Every single morning, I would wake up, eat my little Cocoa Pops, and then see my dad sitting right across me. And you know what I would do? I would laugh at him and I would make fun of him. Dad, why are you doing this? And what he was doing is trading stocks, and I'd laugh at him every single day. I'd wake up and laugh at him. Dad, why are you trading stocks? This is so complicated bullshit. Little baby Ali mind, right? Why are you trading stocks? This is bullshit, man. I don't know why. I didn't use those words, but I was basically laughing at him and just mocking him for just sitting and just trading stocks. You want to know what my PC looked like this morning? My screen looked like this. Isn't that so ironic? For years I made fun of him for trading stocks, and now my screen this morning, not yesterday, not before, this morning, it looks like this. Now, you probably know how shit phones are, how shit scrolling is, how shit, the radiation in the microwaves are. But the thing is, Mom told us never to use the microwave, or at least some of our moms told us, don't use the microwave because it's bad for you. Don't eat those, those noodles because there's a million ingredients. And what did we do? Oh man, stop annoying us, Mom. Just let me eat the noodles. Let me eat the hot dogs, Dad. Get me hot dogs from the grocery store and stop trading. You've lost enough money. Stop trading. You're just playing Minecraft, right? You're playing video games. You're playing Fortnite. Boom, your dad walks into the door. Son, what are you doing? Stop playing. You've been playing enough. Your brain is fried. You're acting like a zombie. You're playing too much. Go away, Dad. You're annoying, man. You're annoying. Stop pissing me off. I'm just trying to play. Shut up, Dad. And now we know. Dad was right. Mom was right. Video games, ultra-processed foods, this microwave shit, the plastics, all of this stuff, they were right. And now you know this. You know that they were right about so many of these things. And now you also know that they were right when they tried getting you to leave your little crusty little dungeon to go do some sports, to get some sun, to stay away from the phones. They were right when they told you to read the book, to eat real food. When your parents told you to eat eggs sometimes, or when they told you to eat some fruits, some vegetables. Yeah, okay, now we know that vegetables are a bit iffy, but they tried to keep you away from these snacks and these Lay's chips and those Cheetos and those Takis. But no, man, stop trying to be annoying, Dad. Dad, you're annoying, and Mom, just give me my fucking food and shut up. When Dad used to open his TV screen and just stare at the screen and stare at politics, we just looked at this boring old man. Oh, politics, what is that? Oh, but the Egyptian Prime Minister, President, oh, the American. Why are you watching politics, Dad? It turns out now we are interested in politics. We were interested in Trump versus Kamala. We were interested in Pierre Poilievre versus Mark Carney. Well, the Canadians were. We are interested in politics now. Isn't that so ironic? We used to make fun of our parents for being interested in politics, and now here we are. We made fun of our dads for wearing tank tops, stinky tank tops with like a white stain here, and now we're wearing tank tops. Every morning I'd make fun of my dad for trading those, and now here I am. Isn't that weird? We grew way too fast, right? Didn't we? Now I see my younger sister scrolling on TikTok, and I've become the annoying dad telling her, turn this shit off, go read a book or go outside. And every now and then I just look at myself in the mirror and I just get the flashbacks. I get the flashbacks of my own parents telling me to stop scrolling, telling me to stop eating the shit. When you're annoyed at your parents because they tell you, oh bro, don't eat the fucking noodles and don't eat the, whatever, and start eating some better food, they're right. And you know how I know they were right? Because now I have fucking gyno and I didn't really listen. And now you're gonna end up with gyno because you're eating bullshit. Stop eating your crisps, stop eating your Cheetos, stop eating your seed oils. Now we spread this message. Stop eating the seed oils, stop eating this, stop eating the crisps, stop eating so much bread. But we liked bread when we were younger. I hated meat. And my parents didn't know any better, so they just gave me more bread, and bought me shit. And now I give advice to my siblings and I tell them, don't eat that. And I make a big deal out of it. I tell them, don't eat these cereals. And I just become the conspiracy theorist who tells people, don't do this and do this. And then I sit down, open the TV, watch the elections, watch politics. What happened to us? So you're a little bumbling, annoying parent who was just almost soulless coming every day from work that you thought was boring. And now here you are, doing the exact same thing, being the annoying uncle. But there's a difference. There's a promise that I know you made to yourself long ago, and that promise was that you would not live like them. You would not live unfulfilled. You would not live without breaking through and achieving all of your goals without being soulless. When your parents made you, you miserable failure, when they made you, they couldn't risk anymore. Because if they risk and they fail, well, you're cooked. There's a difference now. You have their intelligence and sometimes a little bit of their maturity, but you don't have a child, you don't have a family. So you can't really be that annoying dad. But what you can be is the dad who risks it. The dad who risks it so that in the future he doesn't have to be the annoying dad. He can be the cool dad who's got money, who risked it all, who built an empire. That is what I want you to remember. That promise you gave to yourself so long ago. Even though your parents were annoying and they had some, a few, get off the video games. They wanted the best for you. They didn't really give the best for themselves because you looked to their advice and you didn't really trust them because your dad told you stop eating this and your mom told you stop eating this. But they were both fat. Your dad and mom told you this is financial advice, blah blah blah, follow this, but they were both broke. The difference that you will make is that you have the ability to risk, you have the freedom, you have no family, you have no child. You have the ability to risk it all and lose it all. If your parents lost it all, well, you would be cooked and it would be their fault. They can't afford to risk everything, but you can. You can risk shit over and over and over and over, and that's what I recommend. There are so many kids out there, not even just kids, there are so many people out there in their 20s, 25, 30, who still don't have children, but they're also scared to risk. The thing is, if you don't have a family, you cannot lose. What are you going to lose? You're going to lose your money? You're going to go bankrupt? Well, guess what? You're going to work for yourself. You are actually immune to loss. You're immune to loss if you don't have a family. You want to risk it, build a business, quit your fucking job, do this, whatever. Do it! What are you going to lose? There's no one in your family is going to go hungry. You're not paying for people. It's just you. Why don't you go and lose and go bankrupt 8 times so that 7 years into the future, you have stories to tell? It's always the same pattern. I was growing and then I lost everything. And then I lost everything again. And then I lost everything again. But you're scared to do it. I would slightly understand if you had a family, if you had children, why you'd be scared to do it. I would slightly understand because if you lost everything, there's a good chance your kid would also be cooked, but you do not have a kid. It is just you. It is just you and your solitude out in this world. And your children will frankly never listen to you if you become that bumbling loser who just orders them around with no proof of success. I have the authority and the credibility to be the annoying dad when it comes to fitness. Why? Because I'm jacked. Why? Because I'm healthy. Why? Because I'm strong. Why? Because I do sports and I lift heavy weights and I actually have a body that is worthy of being looked up to. But our parents, I don't want to insult anyone, right? But if our parents are unhealthy and obese and overweight and they told us stop eating this or you'll get fat, well, yeah, Dad, what do you know about getting fat? What do you know about getting fit? You aren't. So risk it all. What do you know about getting rich, Dad? Why should I get the university degree that's gonna do nothing for me when you have it and clearly you're broke, you're dead broke, you made horrible decisions. You full ported your account. When you are young, it is time to lose everything. Because if you don't have children, you are literally immune to defeat. What's the worst that can happen? You go bankrupt and you start delivering food for a couple of months until you start and build your business again. And then you deliver food for a couple of months or you work some shitty construction job for a couple. You don't have a child. Who cares? Lose! And then you'll end up winning. It's only the guys with the biggest balls that actually make it. Fortune favors the bold, not the intelligent. If you resonate with this, then join Blackthorn. It's an organization full of bold men. Bold men who do not mind losing everything over and over and over until we make it big. We make money, we lose money. We go through challenges, we go through pain, but gentlemen, we go through it together as a fucking family. This is like the Wolf of Wall Street. And if you're interested, first link in description. There's so much to discover within our family. Wish not for a lighter load, risk it all, and wish for a stronger back.